Story time. Okay, I'm going to share with you why I get so concerned about celebrities, ultra high net worth individuals who are out there single and looking for love. All right? And I'm going to tell you with a little story that goes like this. Several years ago, I interviewed a young woman who had filled out a profile for me in the database. When women fill out profiles for me, and if I think there's a match, I usually meet everybody in person. So I met her in person. She seemed sweet. She was so gorgeous. She was like almost 6 feet tall, blonde, blue-eyed, looked like a Victoria's Secret model, 100%. And Danish. And if that's not what they're made of, I don't know what it is. Anyway, so sweet, great interview. Little quiet, little shy. Sometimes people are when they meet me. So afterwards, though, about 30 minutes later, I get a phone call from her. And she says, Gina, I have to tell you something. I said, oh, okay. She says, I just want to be honest. I'm just looking for someone to pay my bills. So I thanked her because I always thank everybody when they're honest with me. Honesty is a rare commodity, and it took guts for her to call me and be that honest. But she was, and she did, and I was grateful. But I did tell her, thank you, but I'm not in that business. That's just not what I do. Well, come to find out, 2 years later, I was having lunch with another model, and this particular girl came up. I think maybe I told her the story or whatever happened. And she said, oh, I know that girl. She said, I know her. She's a good friend of a friend. And she said she now has a baby. That the Danish model now has a baby with somebody, she wouldn't tell me who, darn it, but somebody extremely, extremely famous and political. Somebody in, politics and super big deal. And yeah, she got her insurance policy. She got her financial plan, and she got a baby, and so did he. So, I think that there's so many people out there that, they're not honest, obviously, with their intentions. And somebody like me who acts as a gatekeeper and even a watchdog is so important to people who are celebrities or ultra high net worth individuals, and not because they don't have access to people. A lot of times that's part of the problem. They have access to so many people, there's no way they can screen and vet. And a lot of times, like most of us, they're attracted to the shiny object, okay? But the shiny object, just like that Bavarian cake, is not always what you should have, all right? And for that reason is why I just think, people with a lot to lose need to be even more careful and cautious with their love life, all right? There you go.